Yeah, I mean,
Also, I have my TV on. I put on like some rain sounds.
some rain sounds. Why, you didn't get enough yesterday?
Dude, I love rain, and if I'm sitting down talking, I like to just have those, you know.
It is a
Mm,
nice ambient sound. I'll give you that.
exactly. Exactamungo. So yeah, in a little bit I'll probably thumbtack some of those things together.
I
Might
mean,
actually put
fair.
on my glasses real quick.
And just as a heads up, we are live. It
Okay,
it
I
has hit
see.
4 o'clock. Just in case for some reason that changes how you live your life.
No, but to each
Hey,
their own, I suppose.
yeah.
Hey, you said it's 4 o'clock. It's 4:01.
Hey, because
I
I
don't know
already
what
started
timeline you're
it.
on.
I already started it. So don't even give me that.
All right. All right. You
I
got any topics for this one?
I mean, I still have like half of my list from the very first episode, but
All right, let's go with that then.
I've I mean, besides that, currently I just finished making a hot chocolate and I have two entire boxes of candy canes in my room so I can make peppermint hot chocolate. I,
Hey,
I
there
just
you go.
crush them up into bits and let them and throw them in. It's not
That's how
bad.
you do it right there.
It is. Did I tell you about what my dad got me for Christmas in regards to hot chocolate making?
No.
So, as a thing that I wanted, I thought because of how much hot chocolate I make, it would be good to have like a some sort of stir stick, like you do with whiskey or stuff like that, like that type of thing, but to mix my hot chocolate instead of wasting spoons every time. And
Mm-hmm.
it was in my freaking stocking, and it's a swivel stick that is probably about 2 feet long. And like, I'm not exaggerating. This thing is like the length of my forearm.
Jeez, but like, why?
I
Just
don't
because?
just because he thought it was funny as hell. And like it's obnoxiously big, and it's like I don't even know where to keep it sometimes. But yeah, I thought it was the weirdest thing ever. And I've gotten weird Christmas
Huh,
gifts before.
interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But so did you get snow where you are down in the valley?
Uh, it was like hail, but I got like a good solid 2 inches in my backyard of hail.
Oh jeez. Cuz I
Yeah.
yeah, the post you sent me where some places actually got snow, that is whack. And
Yes, like Scottsdale, they got like a good like almost foot to 2 feet, if not more, of snow.
and people say that global warming's a thing.
In
and
Arizona. I mean,
and
it
now
didn't last long,
it's snowing in the
but
Arizona
yeah.
Valley. Yeah, global warming my butt cheeks.
Yeah, no. It was weird because I was doing like a little hockey in the backyard when it started hailing and whatnot,
Yeah.
and it literally felt like I was playing in an ODR game.
Oh yeah. Outdoor ring
So
for
I
those
was
that don't
like,
know.
for an Arizona kid, that was like a little bit of like a okay shit. So this is it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. I still need to ask one of my buddies where he went skating because I know a couple guys found a pond that just froze over and decided to play hockey on it, and that is a dream. So I
Probably up
need.
in Flag.
Sorry.
Probably up in Flagstaff.
Oh yeah, no, it is up here. I just don't know where.
Okay.
I think I
I was
have
like,
an
that's for
idea,
sure
but
not down here.
yeah, no. But yeah, no. Yesterday was insane. Like there's a building across because I'm right on the edge of a street, and I could barely see the building across it. It was an absolute blizzard.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean,
Damn.
it was fun. Once it calmed down a little bit, enough that I wasn't scared for my well being. I went outside with a couple people and just explored the snow. And like, I'm not a short dude. I'm not by any means like extremely tall. I'm hovering around that 6 foot mark, and it was up to my knees in some spots.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was insane. And so today was the last day of snow. I think it might be done for the rest of the snowstorm that hit us. So my goal is now I have a nice little secret spot for tobogganing, and I'm gonna go out probably tomorrow, and I'm gonna enjoy my life because I freaking love the snow.
That's how you do it.
It is. I found this spot a couple days ago because I don't know, I was bored and I wanted to go out in the snow before yesterday hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just kind of like I found a parking lot that's technically still on campus, so there was like nobody in it, and I was the only person in there because I was a student. And then I walked across the street and just kind of walked into the forest and found a hill. And so like it's real sketch. If anything happened to me, like I'm gone. But um, I I made this freaking ramp in the middle of the hill, and I think I almost knocked the wind out of me on one run.
Oh my jeez.
Yeah, it was insane. And at one point, like I went down and I was tired and I didn't want to move and make the effort to climb back up the hill, so I just like made a quick little snow angel because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
And um, oh, I also realized I didn't change the episode name to 3. My bad, guys. Um, but so I made a snow angel, and then eventually I went back up, and I went down again, and then when I looked, I realized that the mark from the trail I made when I slid down went right perfectly near the snow angel, that it looked like I ran an angel over. It looked like straight roadkill.
Jeez. Well, you're not going to heaven, buddy.
Oh no, I already wasn't, and I accepted that. I'm just trying to get a better seat in hell.
Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Christ.
Okay, but when I was out there, apparently I'm not the only one that thought that this would be a good spot, because there was like, I think there was like a dad and a son out there, but not where I was, kind of like down the ways a bit, so I couldn't see them unless like I made an attempt to look. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were there at first. And so I'm just out there minding my own business, getting myself set up and ready and stuff. And then all I hear is, ah! And I was like, what the hell? And it was just the kid like having fun going down the hill, but I thought someone was getting bloody murdered, or there was like someone running at me.
Well, welcome to Flagstaff.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's fucking crazy.
It is crazy. All right. I do have a question because I don't want to be the only one talking, so I will get you talking a little bit. So in the
Okay.
first episode, we had a viewer submission for best Pop Tart flavor, right?
Yes.
I don't think I asked this one, but Tyler, my man, Inferno Reaper 25, just to plug it a little bit there. What's your favorite type of bread?
Um,
This was a legitimate question
what would
someone
you
wanted me to
call it?
ask.
Like, just wheat? Not wheat. I guess wheat. I don't know. Whatever the normal one is. I don't do
Like
any like crazy
like
like
there's white,
pumpernickel or
wheat,
whatever. White.
multi-grain,
I'll
like
probably do white.
white bread.
I'm a very just, easygoing on that sense. I'm not
Yeah.
mixing it up.
Yeah, I'm very much a white bread kind of guy too, but wheat isn't bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
sometimes it's good to like mix it up, like with certain things, like a pumpernickel bread with like a pastrami and something else. That's pretty good.
And over here you're
But
saying you're not fancy. Jeez, dude.
no, no, like
Half those words I don't say on
hey,
a regular basis.
if I had to like choose, like if I was doing like a turkey sandwich or something, I'm doing white and not like some crazy like whole grain mix of who knows gluten whatever stuff. Like some people get like the crazy
Oh yeah.
way out there types of things.
I know, like my bread, I want it soft. I don't want to have to like chew bits of it if I'm eating it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never
yeah, and
understood
I know
that.
exactly what we're talking about.
But okay. So that's like I don't even know what to call it. Like the type of, like, not type of bread, but it would be more of like flavor of bread. Sure, let's say that's a flavor. Now let's go
Flavor
for
of
what
bread.
type. Like, are you like what's your dream bread? Is it like a loaf? Is it like a bun, a roll, a biscuit?
Are you talking about like okay?
Yeah, if you get what I'm
Um,
trying to ask.
I mean, I don't eat a lot of sandwiches in that sense. So I'd have to go with like, ooh, something I haven't had in a long time that low key sounds really good right now
Was that
is those like pizzas, but they're on bagels instead of
bagel bites? Or are you saying
kind of.
like an
Not
actual
like the
bagel?
tiny ones, but an actual like you get the actual bagel and you put like
Oh,
the sauce and the cheese on it, and then if you want to add other things, I haven't had those in a very long time, and I'm surprised there's not more restaurants that serve that because a lot of people like bagel
yeah.
bites and stuff like that. So I'm surprised it's not something you see on a big like
On a regular basis.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I never thought about that. I've done it a couple times, but that actually that would smack right now. Why'd you have to get me hungry like that?
Hey, bro, dude. Okay, so as I was streaming, I had to take a quick like break. I had to pause for like a couple seconds, and I went out. And I was like, "Damn, there's nothing for really eat." My mom goes, "Oh, try this like thing. It's one of her meals that she makes or whatnot." And it was like tilapia, and it had some noodles, carrots, and there was something else. I think it was squash.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not a big fish person. So I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like it. She doesn't trust me. So she makes it. I'm sitting there and I'm streaming. Next, she brings it in, and I'm like, okay. I golfed that thing down in 30 seconds. I shit you not. This was like
Oh,
an entire like big plate, and I golfed it down. And she goes, "Oh, and you're saying you were gonna like it?" I'm like, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. I'm not a big fish person, but it wasn't horrible. But I was just so damn hungry. I literally just
yeah.
stuffed like a little bit of fish and then a shit ton of noodles with this. I was like, and this was in like the pregame lobby, so I literally had 30 seconds to eat that
Oh
entire
my.
thing, and I gulped it down. And I was like, I'm
And
surprised I'm not hiccuping or anything else.
yeah, I was gonna say, how do you feel after that experience?
Hey, I feel just fine to be honest.
I mean, going by that performance, you're gonna make a man real happy.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh
Oh
my,
shit! I see
that's
the route it's taken already.
I mean, when has it never been on that route just as a baseline?
That is true.
Yeah,
That is true.
that is actually impressive though. Like at work, for those that don't know, I work at In and Out. Um, like we get a 10-minute break, and so most people, because we work, we get a burger, and most people they get the burger on their break and not like after their shift or something. And so you only get 10 minutes, and you like burger and fries, and so it's like almost like a stat that you keep around for how fast you can eat your burger. And I know because then you can enjoy the rest of your break, right, without having to worry about like, oh, I need food, so not like wanting to kill myself the rest of the shift. And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I know people that can do it, like do the burger and fries in like 3 minutes flat.
Jesus.
Like yeah, and like not just like a standard hamburger, like a double double, like yeah, a double burger. It's I don't even understand. For me, it's like I when I have to go back up and like start working again, I'm like eating the last of my fries, walking away.
Dude, I would just if I had to like, golf it down that quick, knowing me, usually I'd be like an upset stomach the rest of the time I'd be working.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't feel great after.
Like definitely, I would just sit there, be on my phone, and enjoy the whole 10 minutes while eating that burger for that full 10 minutes. Then gulping it down in 2 minutes, and then having
Yeah.
an upset stomach. So I'm sitting there contemplating my life, like what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's work, so you kind of contemplate your life anyways.
True, it's true.
I guess you don't want to contemplate it more.
But yeah, it's already enough at that point.
Yeah.
But
I,
all right, what's the next question we got going on here?
okay, so I don't have any questions. Any of the people that are watching right now, if you want to throw a question in, by all means, go for it. But I mean, I will talk about one thing. In my class, in my physics class, my teacher is it's really odd because I know it's not just me because someone else said it in the chat, but he sounds like Ryan Reynolds, but looks like Zach Galifianakis. Just
Weird. Two
yeah,
separate.
it's yeah, like he looks like uh, straight Zach Galifianakis, like out of The Hangover. Like that's like
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of his vibe. But then like yeah, for some reason, like if you close your eyes and listen to his voice, you get Ryan Reynolds vibes, and it's a weird concept. And like you're trying to sit there and actually learn something, but it's just like I know you've been
You're
in
spending
movies.
half. Yeah, you're spending half your time being like, hmm. I know he sounds like somebody. Or now that you know it is, like, does he actually? Or am I just trying to make like a
Yeah,
long estimated jump for just to say to put my mind at ease so I can actually learn something. And then next thing you know, it's like, okay, class over. You're like, oh shit, all right, bye.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's assuming that I'm awake
Ay.
anyways, right?
Oh yeah, true. I'd fall asleep in like fucking 2 seconds flat.
Bro,
I'd be out.
it's bad sometimes, I swear. And like, and the worst part is, so like, Rate My Professor is a website, and it's a thing that I didn't really use until this year, or like not even this year, this semester, because like the horror stories I've heard, and between like excluding my other classes, just my main major classes, calculus and physics, of the 2 semesters that I've been in so far, the highest rated professor out of 5 is a 3.7.
Jeez.
And it goes all the way down to 2.0. Those are my major classes, the ones I actually have to care about, and that's the rating of my professors.
That is not good.
Yeah, which admittedly the one that's 2.0 is that physics teacher that like looks like Zach Galifianakis, and honestly I don't think he deserves that rating. I think he's good. I think it was just people being cranky because of COVID and all that stuff. But still, I was like, I looked at that, and that was before this, like a day before the semester started, and I started writing my will.
Yeah, sorry, Kyle's trying to figure out what the thing is, so I'm trying to show him.
Trying to figure out what is.
Your hot cocoa chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's a podcast.
Yeah, it's just a picture for now.
It's amazing how many people don't understand the concept of a podcast, because I've had other people, like when I've posted publicity stuff, they say like I've had people say like you should put stock COD footage in the back or something, or asking where the video is, and it's like that's not
Some
real.
people do record, their like faces and stuff
They
with
do.
it, but it's a little harder when you're in a
COVID.
college dorm room.
Yeah, exactly, right. Like, yeah, I'm in a college dorm.
It's totally different.
Yeah, I'm not I'm by all means not a rich college student. I'm suffering my life just like anyone else. I don't really have the income to spend frivolously on like audio systems and cameras in
Mm-hmm.
order to do like a full-fledged podcast. I I get by with what I've managed to scrape out because yeah, you work all summer and then spend the income that you're supposed to keep.
Yeah, no, I know that for sure.
I just spilt so much all over myself. Oh my. It looks like I peed.
Gotta do something here.
Okay. And also I got an email a couple days ago. And so
Mm-hmm.
back in first semester back in 2020, I I bought something from our bookstore, and they said like, "Hey, you buy this thing and you'll get like some sort of credit or a discount for another item that you purchase." And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, hey, sick." I bought it. I got the confirmation email, and then I was like, "All right, they didn't say anything in the confirmation email. I guess it will be a separate automated email." And waited. I got another email from them, and it was like, "Hey, your item's available for pickup." And I was like, "All right, maybe there'll be a code when I pick it up." Picked up my stuff. Nope, nothing. And I was like, "Well, they just kind of scammed me. That's fine." A couple days ago, I got the email saying, "Hey, thanks for your purchase. Here's 20% off for the bookstore." It's like
That.
like a full 5 months later.
Well, shit, there we go.
Yeah, the worst part is it was like, "All right, use it in 24 hours." I was like, I don't need anything.
No pressure, just if you want to get this little discount, basically fuck yourself and spend it now.
Yeah, exactly, right? Don't think about it or anything. Just buy something.
Yeah. Um, let's see. How's your camo grind going for the Call of Duty stuff?
So it's actually been pretty bad. I haven't played COD in a few days. I've been extremely busy since like Thursday of last week. Jeez, now that I'm thinking about it. And so I've barely played much of anything. I've played one game since Thursday last week, and that was that Layers of Fear game that I just posted about.
Mm.
But besides that, I haven't played COD. So the progression has been mighty slow, especially now that double XP is gone. It's oh well. It's not really any progress. Even though
I was gonna
I
say
played I
if
played for
you are
like
trying to rank up.
sorry go.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right,
I was
so
gonna say. Oh my god.
this is great. This is
You
I
go.
love everything that's happening right now.
You go.
Okay, I'm gonna go. So I played for like 30 minutes today between classes because I didn't have the motivation to actually do homework or anything. And I used the Milano, and now that I've ranked it up, it's actually not that bad.
Decent.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was gonna say if you wanted to, you could use some of your guns in Warzone and use your double XP tokens in Warzone to level up Cold War guns.
Yeah, just 1 second. I think there was a knock on my door.
Okay, no problem. I'll just be chilling here.
What the hell? All right, I'm back. Um, so I heard a vivid knock on my door, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely nobody there. Like, I looked down the hallway, there wasn't even anyone walking away.
Are you sure it wasn't like maybe like a knock at like someone's room next door? Like somebody was messing around with something and they just bumped into a wall and it sounded
That
like a knock at the door?
no, because like because the walls are just like what like drywall and plaster and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the doors are like wood, so it's a very different sound of knocking because it was that crisp wood knock sound, and I don't know what happened. Just, I don't know if I swear I'm half haunted and half just like pissed off the wrong spirit at some point. I wouldn't even count that as haunting, more of just cursed.
Just straight effed.
Yeah, I don't even know. But what have you been up to lately? And any experiences, or have you not been out in the world much still?
Um, I applied at a different place to work
Oh,
and what do you call it? Hold on, it's just a
I don't know. What do you call it?
sorry, I'm just looking at something, so I'm trying to like
No, you're
keep
good.
my mind together. Oh, sorry. So I applied at this one place, and it's been maybe 2, 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more than that, and I still haven't heard anything back from them. No email, no follow
Jeez,
up,
bro.
nothing. And so I called them today, like not even 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, and I was like, "Hey, look, it's Tyler. I was wondering if I could talk to your hiring managers." A minute and a half later, someone else answers the phone, and they're like, "Hi, this is blah blah blah." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, I put in an application a while ago, and I haven't heard anything. I haven't gotten an email, nothing like that back. So I was just wondering, are you guys still like hiring, or like should I be expecting something soon or something like that?" She's like, "Yeah, no, sorry. We've been like really behind." She goes, "I'm the only person that's doing it, and as of recent, we've been really busy." But she goes, "I think I saw your name somewhere in like the application form." So she said by
Hmm.
the end of the week you should get something back saying, you know,
What?
whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Some sort of
okay,
update.
so yeah, so I was like, basically I gotta wait another week to get an
Oh
update
my.
on something. So I was like, whatever. And I'm not trying to push it because I don't want to be like annoying
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Yeah, but doing that one call as an update is a good thing to do.
Yeah, because I was like, I remember with Target, it took me like 5 months of waiting, and I called them, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, hey, why don't you come in tomorrow for an interview?" And I'm like, I'm glad I waited 5 months to get this answer. Like Jesus Christ, I've been sitting there,
Yeah,
no
just been
update
sitting
from
on some
them.
guy's desk used as like a coaster.
Exactly. Just fucking stupid. I was like, whatever. So I was like, I'll just do that and get it done and over with, and that's that. But yeah, so that
Also,
was that. So
yeah,
we'll see if that happens.
Kyle said to talk about something fun or spicy like politics or war, and that's funny because I'm not gonna do that. I'm I'm not gonna start politics right now. War, I mean, there's not much to say. It happens, but I mean, hopefully, yeah, hopefully they actually stick to their word and they respond back to you this week.
Yeah.
Because, bro, like I never believed when people said that like the process of trying to get a job is like difficult, and now I fully understand. It is a pain. People
It is a pain in the ass.
like I I appreciate communication so much in my life that like it just bugs me when like stuff like that happens. Like you apply somewhere, or even if like you're just trying to communicate with something, and it's like weeks, or they just never respond.
Yeah. Oh, something we can talk about.
What's
That
that?
Firebase Z.
Firebase C? Oh yeah, that's I
That comes
haven't.
out in this week, I think, right? Or next week.
Yeah, it comes out on my birthday. Yeah,
So shit, there you go. You. Oh, that's right, because we were talking about it that you'd be able to play some zombies and whatnot.
yeah, I'm
But it
excited.
looks like there's gonna be a huge drop of stuff coming through.
Oh, is there?
I mean, I would think so, because it's gonna be, what is it? Is that gonna be the second season that comes out, or is that just the
Yeah.
mid-season point or whatever they're
I
gonna
was gonna
call it for this
ask
one?
you because I it doesn't feel like that should be the end of the season. I think it might be mid or going into like last quarter.
Yeah, here, if I can
Yeah.
look up my Twitch thing, I can see
Why
when
you get
things.
that information, just so we don't stray too far away from job concept. So obviously I'm still seasonal at In and Out, but
So I'm gonna load up Cold War just so I can actually look at the
yeah,
map.
no, you're good. Do what you need to find that information. But I'm just gonna talk about this. That I just applied to a job as well. I think yesterday.
Oh,
It's
where at?
it's on campus, and it's to like on NAU and ASU, at least for Arizona, other places have it too. Those Starship robot things that deliver food around campus.
Oh yeah, they're like the weird six-wheeled whatever
Yeah, those
vehicles,
things.
right?
So I applied to be a robot operator.
Oh my Jesus, that actually low-key seems fun though. Just run out, drop off the food, and then go back.
No, because the shops put it in the stuff. Like everything's automated. Like so, it seems like the main thing about this job is like, it'll be more officey and basically just being able to some way watch like all the robots do their thing, and because it's very easy for them to get stuck or not know how to move around each other, and they just kind of sit there and stare at each
Mm,
other for like 30 minutes. And so
I see.
apparently if they get stuck, then I have the ability to override it and take control, and then I can like drive them.
Oh geez, that seems sick actually.
I know, right? Like, and I think it pays above minimum wage too, so like it's a plus as well. But it
Well,
sounded
there you
way too
go.
fun not to apply to it, even if I don't
Oh
get
yeah.
it.
So to answer your question,
Yes,
29 days is when the battle pass resets.
29 days. Okay, so then
29 days.
so it comes out next Thursday, which would be 7 days. So yeah, there'll be basically end of February. It looks like is
So
when
there's
it.
like almost a month left of this season.
I really need to get that grinding because I think I still have like 20 levels to go.
Okay, so if you want to know how many camos I need for the snipers for the Pellington, I am
Jesus.
at literally I need one camo set. You good?
Okay,
I think
so
he just
I
died.
was I was just finishing the last little sip of the hot chocolate, right? But it was where all the peppermint had stayed,
Oh
and
jeez.
I basically just drank straight peppermint or like candy canes, whatever you want to call it, and I think I died a little bit there. But sorry, camos for the snipers.
Snipers, yeah. So for the Pellington, I literally need two camos, and I'm at 14 out of 20 bloodthirsties, and then that will be gold. For the LW, I think it's three. I think is what it
Yeah,
is.
the tundra.
Yeah, I'm at 17 out of 20 bloodthirsties,
Okay.
23 out of 50 long shots, and then I am at 0 out of 25 double kills. But I just literally unlocked that today, so at some point I'll be done with that. And then the Bear 50 cal, the one's going to be the hardest to do. I'm at 174 out of 200 eliminations, 43 out of 50 headshots, 2 out of 20 bloodthirsties, 10 out of 50 long shots, and then I still haven't unlocked the double kills yet.
Yeah, so you made some great progress.
Yeah, and I literally just started doing all those. Think not yesterday, the day before that, so 2 days ago. But yeah,
Huh.
that's that. So let me quickly back out of Cold War so I can actually focus on the conversation.
Hey, yeah, fair. Okay, so I went to Target a couple days ago to get food, and I was standing in line because the self checkout was insane, and I didn't want to deal with that. And I was waiting in line, and this woman in front of me. Yes, I'm gonna call her some sort of Karen. I don't know. No, she probably was. I wouldn't say she was Karen, but for some reason she got like, it looked like she was creeped out about me because like I was waiting in line and I was spaced out or whatever as you do nowadays, and I had
Hmm.
stuff in my hands, but she would like kind of peer over her shoulder, and then like she would take a step forward, and I was like, whatever. I would take a step forward, and then she would peer back over and take another one, and so then I stopped, and then she peered back over and took another step. I'm like, how I'm not a creepy looking dude, and I'm sitting here in a Target just like carrying food, like. How much of a threat do I pose right now?
I wouldn't know this if a skinny Canadian guy came running up to me or anything like that. I wouldn't feel, completely worried.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you wouldn't feel completely safe.
No.
No, I don't know. Also, I felt bad because like not much everything's just starting to get plowed now that the weather's chilled out a little bit, and the I was coming back from lunch and there was like a transport truck that was trying to maneuver through the campus to its
Hmm.
delivery spot, and its tires got stuck. They were just spinning like in the middle of a parking lot. Like, and yeah, he weren't moving. His wheels were just going
Homie
for it.
got absolutely just obliterated.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that is like, I wish I could help, but what the hell am I going to do in that situation? Like, I'll throw myself under the wheels for traction.
Let me see what else.
What
What
have
are
you been
other
up to?
topics we
You
have?
you been doing anything interesting lately? Go
Just
go
the
out in the
camera grind.
world.
I mean, I've had a couple other things going on in my life, but besides that, I've just been, doing the camera grind. I got diamond SMGs, diamond pistols, and diamond ARs are all done.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
So, yeah, and then I almost have diamond shotguns, and I think combined total I have like 5 camos between shoot like 2 shotguns. So,
Huh. Yeah, so you're
yeah.
really getting there.
Yeah, I'm really close to getting it done. It's just a matter of actually putting in the effort to, the time to do it. But
Yeah, that's fair.
I've been doing the snipers while they have the snipers only game mode because it's a little bit easier to get bloodthirsties and other things done.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about using that game mode.
But yeah, so there's that that's going on, and then
Oh, I might be as an update with the people that live above me that I think I talked about in
mm-hmm.
the first episode or the second one. Um, so I might be doing an actual noise complaint soon. I'm giving them till the weekend to get their act together.
So
Because
this is where your whole life has amounted to.
yeah,
What are you doing at college? Filling out noise complaints on fuckers.
I'm basically a middle-aged dad.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
like
hey, I hope that for your sake, they fucking pipe down.
yeah, and yesterday I was in the I was like I had 20 minutes between my class and I was just doing stuff in my room, and like they, I don't know what was happening, but there are usually they stomp, but this one actually sounded like banging, and the banging was so consistent to like a rhythm that I don't know if they're exercising and doing like jumping jacks, or if one of the girls were getting freaking railed on the floor and really enjoying their life. Because like it was literally like doom 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 for like minutes on end.
Jesus Christ, Gavin. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge
Oh,
someone for being a little kinky, or I wouldn't even say floor stuff is kinky. That's just changing it up. But
yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, and hey, I won't judge. It could have been like both of the roommates. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna assume anything. But
Ay, ay, ay.
maybe that's why they wanted to room together.
I'd suppose so.
Oh, and
But
I don't know when this happened, but sometime in my life, apparently I started getting emails from Spencer's, and
mm-hmm.
they because February is next month, and we're what, like T minus just over 2 weeks until Valentine's Day. Spencer's
Yeah.
has been, they go straight to my junk mail, but I still get the notification, and they have gone absolutely ballistic with trying to get me to buy lingerie or sex toys. It is nuts. I think like it used to be like pretty typical for like spam advertisement emails, but now it's like daily. I think sometimes even twice daily that they send me like emails, and I don't even know when I signed up. I. I really need to go and unsubscribe, but at this point it's just kind of funny because I want to see how desperate they get. And like all the,
Jeez.
and here, let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up some of the titles because that's what really just gets a laugh out of me is the titles of their emails. Okay, so we got calling all couples, make it irresistible, get cuffed. That's just the subject line is get cuffed. Um,
What the
Valentine's Day treats and a winky face. New body jewelry. Like, I don't think they understand that I'm a guy as well, let alone that I don't even want to get their emails.
crazy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, for sure. But have you ever, you've been inside of a Spencer's, I'm sure, right?
Hmm?
I'm sure you've been
I
inside of a
have.
Spencer's, yeah. You and your buddies as kids always do the like try to get each other to go see the dildo wall.
I've never really like paid attention to what was going on, to be honest. Like every time I went there, it was just for shits and giggles, and it was the one in the mall, and they don't really have anything. So
Oh, fair.
yeah. Otherwise, that's that. Um.
Okay, I can talk about a class that I'm taking this semester
Okay,
because
go for it.
basically I think the entire class is extra credit. Like to the point where everything's on my own pace. I did an assignment that was 5 questions for like that's the question that's all you have to do for the chapter. It was 5 questions. Two of them were for credit, three of them were for extra points. And one of the extra point credits was literally have you seen the Milky Way, yes or no?
The fuck? That shit's easy as hell.
Yeah, going to class actually gets me a bonus point. Freaking like
Ay ay ay.
going to class. It's a really weird concept. I've debated if I should get an inner tube for my tobogganing because those things rip. I don't know if have you gone sledding before?
Yes, I multiple times.
Okay. What have you used? Have you used like a plastic toboggan? Have you used a tube? Like I don't know, throw yourself down a hill? Like what'd you do?
I've used they're like the plastic ones.
Okay.
I've used the round ones, and then I've used like the longer ones.
The ones that like the long ones that you sit in or the ones that are more like a boogie board that you lay down on?
Uh, the ones that you lay down on that are like boogie boards.
Okay. Because I'm debating if I get a tube like like a pool tube or something like that. And because when I was a kid, we had this hill that was behind a school that everyone went to back in my town. And because it was like a two-part hill, so it went down and then it went flat for a second and then it went down again, you know? And so one time I was there with family, and then my neighbor came with us, and we were just having fun or whatever, and we realized that next to us, someone had built like a very large ramp off that flat part. And so I went down, I missed the ramp, and I was sitting there. And then my neighbor, he goes for it, and like he uses a tube, and I'm telling you, this man was ripping it. Like you could see the flames behind him with the speed that he got with the run up. And we were probably single digits at the time, age wise. And when I tell you, this man hit that ramp dead on, and you can imagine what a hill like that looks like, right? And the ramp is right on the edge of that middle part. When I tell you, he probably got like 10 feet of air because the hill started going down and then he was going upwards. And my dad was at the bottom with me, and he brought his camera, and we have photos somewhere of like, there's like 3 photos. You see him just about to hit the ramp. You see him in the air, and you see the tube starting to fall to the side of him. And then you see the impact of him not on the tube and just like nailing the ground. And he just tumbled down the hill the rest of the way. The tube just went a totally different direction. So, naturally I'm debating if I go and buy myself a tube to try to replicate an experience.
I feel like tubes would just explode like way too easy.
You'll be
Like any jump,
surprised.
you just get imploded. Not imploded, exploded. Fuck, what am I saying?
Imploded. Yes, your body will just swell until it pops.
It's been a long day, my friend.
It sounds like it.
Long day. I keep
Jeez.
yawning. I'm tired.
We'll
Streaming for a while.
we'll let you go in a couple more minutes. How about that?
No, I don't mind staying. I'm good. It's hard to like think of topics to say right now.
That's fair, especially when you're tired. It's hard to talk about things. I get that.
Yeah, like I'm understanding what you're saying, but then I'm thinking, I'm like, what do I actually want to like respond with? And I'm like, oh, shit, I can't. And then you're like, oh, next time. I'm like, okay, all right, so restart. Let's go.
I totally understand that. Like that's a problem with me because I'm a much better talker than I am like communicator over social media and texting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in person, I get my point, and I have a lot more like emotions that I show. I'm a physical person when I talk, but
Yeah, I talk about the hands a lot.
yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be our little secret, but
Ay. Welcome to the hot cocoa chats, I guess, eh?
oh yeah, 100% hot cocoa chats where it's nice, smooth hot cocoa the whole time, and then you get that nice sprinkle of sexual stuff throughout. You get that nice.
How much of hot cocoa you've been fucking drinking, but hey,
It's a secret recipe.
apparently fucking what's his name? Goddamn, Bill Cosby's slipped a little something in your shit.
Hey, just because it tastes good doesn't mean I'm not gonna not drink it.
That can be persuaded one of 2 ways.
Yep, and I'm gonna
You
leave
could
that
take
up.
I'm going with the dirty way, so you're a sick fuck. All right, on to the next thing.
You don't pop roofies like it's candy in the morning.
No, I pop fucking what is it? Morphine.
Oh, morphing. Pills or
Oh no, just straight in the fucking arm.
oh yeah, you just next to your bed you just have a IV bag.
Yeah, steroids and morphine. Steroids just because.
Why not?
Yeah, I get some cracked fucking arms, and then the morphine because I don't want to feel pain.
Oh,
That sounds really fucked.
oh my.
I'm joking. That sounds fucked.
Yeah, no kidding, especially out of context. Like,
Yeah.
I can only imagine if someone just like once this is posted, someone just happens to skim through and lands at that part.
At the moment.
The morphine to not feel pain.
Like, okay.
You see, and that's why I just stick to my nice smooth methamphetamines.
The things that give you the fucking alligator skin. Yeah, nice and smooth, right?
The ice in my veins.
The fucking heroin in your veins. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about before we end it here? Um,
Yeah, if there's anything else, it doesn't like yeah, we can start to end it if you'd like. If there's nothing else you need to talk about,
I ain't got much to talk about.
that's fair.
Um,
All
yeah,
right.
next time for sure. Whenever you want to do another chat, let me know. Tomorrow or even next day after that or whatever the case may be. I'll try to write down some topics that are going on that we can talk about.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little more entertaining. And I'll try not to stream for fucking 6 hours before.
Yeah, that helps a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, especially to parties or whatever, they pre-game, but in this case, apparently pre-gaming is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Pre-gaming other things is good, but this
Like
one not so
homecoming.
much.
Yeah,
Anyway,
our schools were quite extreme with our homecomings.
I never went to a single one. Homecoming or prom, never went.
Oh, come on, dude. Why not?
Not my thing. A, it didn't have a girl, and B, I'm not a big party person, so
Why do
it's
you
never
need a girl
been,
when you got the boys?
because the boys will fucking throw you under a bus and be assholes.
That's
I
fair,
guess they're not the
but the
true
boys
boys,
can
but
also throw
yeah.
it back pretty good if you let them.
You know, I'm gonna let you stick with your boys. I'm gonna stick with my boys, and then we'll see how far we get. But no, I don't know. It's always been like a bunch of just, no offense, but like
Nasty.
whores and sluts and just, grinding up on everybody's fucking whatevers. And
I pride myself on being a whore and a slut, so don't even come for me like that. But no, that's very fair. Like my
that
freshman year, I
could
know.
have gone two ways as well.
Yeah, I mean everything I say is up to interpretation at this point.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
I freshman year, I know someone that got in trouble because they were. I'm not gonna say what they're in a reputable program that people knew them from, but they're found in the center circle on their hands and knees. It was a girl, and so yeah, or not hands and knees, like on all fours on their hands and feet. That's the right word. Just throwing back. Luckily, I never saw it as a freshman. I would have been mortified. My innocent little brain.
But yeah, and not only that, but a lot of the people that go, not saying everyone that goes, but a lot of them are like douches. So it's
Oh
just like,
yeah.
if I can just not be around them for another hour or so, or however many hours it is, I am more than happy. It's not, it's a waste of $60 in my opinion, because it's like, unless you have a girlfriend, and even then,
It's
you
still a
know,
waste.
even if you have a girlfriend, then you're spending that entire $60 in that whole couple hours making sure no other guy goes after her. Like,
Yeah. Like at that point, you might as well spend $60 on a nice dinner and then let her throw it back on you in your house.
exactly. I mean, it's just, you can put on whatever music. You don't have to go and smell fucking over cheap perfume that's oversprayed everywhere, and then
Oh
the smell
my.
of a fucking seafood house. You know, if I wanted
And that's just
that
the
like
guys.
mix, exotic cheeses.
Oh. Oh.
If I wanted that smell, I would just go to a
Oh.
cheap Chinese shop somewhere in downtown fucking New York, Chinatown.
Why'd you have to put that image in my head? Oh,
Why did
jeez.
I not?
That I mean, touche, but still, I could have
Now
gone
you know
today
the
without
fucking
thinking
the
about that.
mind the mind fuck I have over myself right now.
Yeah, thinking about nice aged Italian cheese.
Oh my fucking Jesus Christ.
But hey, as much as it sucks, the one thing that always hits hard is when you're in a big crowd like that and Pitbull comes on.
I can't speak from experience here, so
I know, but Pitbull songs are such party songs. When you get a big group, energy pretty sick, not gonna lie. But imagine
well, there you
doing that
go.
nowadays. That'd be.
Oh well, now you can't because everything's gotta be fucking,
Hey, that's a lie. A lot of people
masks
still
and
do.
everything else. I'm saying nowadays with like the dancing and stuff, you can't do anything because of the virus and
Oh
all that
yeah, no,
shit.
and I was saying because some people don't care and they do it anyways.
True.
But yeah, I know. Like I could not imagine that. Like some of the parties I've been to over over the course of my time in high school and stuff, like trying to think of how that would work out in today's world, like I would probably die.
Well, also, just as another thing, apparently over in I think the UK, there's another strain of the coronavirus that's supposed to be even stronger
Are you
than what is
serious?
now. So I don't know what's going on. It could just be a bunch of baloney or whatnot. I don't
At
know,
this
but
point, I think the UK is just like they have a farm, like a little COVID farm, and they're just kind of breeding them together. They're crossbreeding.
well, that's China and Japan, mainly China.
I mean, fair, but
That's China.
it always seems like all the past new strands have always seemed to be in the UK for some reason. I don't know why.
Yes.
Like
Now they're in Australia.
for some reason, the pandemic said you in particular, screw you.
Yeah, and then you've got typical, people in America. They're just like so opinionated on every little thing. It's like you can't just go along with anything. It's just everyone's got something to say about something.
Yeah, and the sad part is that usually my stuff to say is complete on account to anything.
They're Canadian, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not real anyways. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Oh shit, I guess I'm just talking to myself and everyone else is here like, who the fuck is this guy? What is he talking to?
Which has been
He's
especially
literally just in
awkward when
bed.
when you've been just sitting there listening to me. People are just hearing dead air.
Yeah, and then I don't know where they're here. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I get the plastic ones. And they're just like, what the fuck? Back on the raft.
Oh, the
The snowy, yeah, that shit. It's just like, yeah, I get the plastic tubes. No, actually, I haven't been on the plastic tubes. I get the, what do you call it? The plastic sleds. Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
oh
feel
my.
like you'd implode. Just a quick recap of that.
Bro, I almost hit a tree when I was tobogganing. It was scary because I was going head first and I steered off path and I almost smacked a tree.
Luckily, I have not had that happen. I've almost hit a few people, but that's that.
Yeah, when I was a kid on that same hill, I was at the bottom another time, but my sister freaking ran me over with a tube. Now that I actually think about it, she's ran me over with multiple things. She's ran me over with a tube. She's ran me over
In a
sir.
car.
No, and even then that one probably would have been deserved. But no, she's ran me over with a surfboard once when we were in
Cali?
no, I think it was a trip to Hawaii, but it might have been Cali, but I think it was Hawaii. And whatever, we're doing like surfing lessons, and she got a good wave. I was paddling out, didn't see her, freaking ran me over.
All right, so basically, stay away from your sister at all times. Otherwise, I am in fear of getting run over by something. Got that? Check. But
I mean,
yeah.
I've done my damage to her too, because that's the joy of being a little brother. So I feel like
It
at the
goes
end of the day, it
50-50.
probably evens out. Yeah. I mean, you have a sibling. I'm sure you understand it. That basically life with a sibling is just constant war of attrition.
In a sense, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're Kyle, and then you're fucking yoked beyond anyone's wildest imaginations.
He's an egg.
Yes. Egghead yoke mans.
Yeah, I want to know how many people actually understood that joke until you explained it. Just the dead silence to make everyone contemplate their life choices at this point for listening for 53 minutes.
53 minutes too long with my dumbass.
Hey, it has been a very interesting 53 minutes.
A very interesting 53 minutes for you. You had a lot to say. I've been sitting here like, yep, yep. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't need to guess this week. It was just me.
Pretty much. I mean, hey, I don't mind. I like being here because I like listening to all the shit that goes on. So that's that.
That's fair. But
Yeah, next time for sure, I'll write down a list of things that we can actually talk about, and that'll be that.
yeah, keep a running list. I need to start doing that as well because especially now that the storm is over, I'm going to be going back outside again. See what daylight looks like, but okay, so in my room I have these two big windows because for some reason I got lotteried into a really nice room because there's only like 4 of these rooms that have those big windows. I think I've sent you a photo once before.
Yes.
But those giant double windows, there's like a screen in front of it because whatever. And so when the storm was happening, I was like, I'm gonna enjoy this. I opened up all the blinds, and then I was like, I don't want this screen here to ruin the view because screens are ugly to look through. Excuse me. And so I took it off. I unhinged it, and then when I went to take it off, I probably woke up like everybody that was on this side of the hallway, even though it was the middle of the day. But still, like I took it off. I pulled it up. I smacked a piece of metal that was at the top of the windowsill, and then I pulled it up, hit that thing. It bounced off, and it hit the ceiling fan, and then I thought I broke the fan because it stopped moving for a second. But eventually,
basically everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
absolutely. And then I went to put it beside my bed, and it slipped out of my hands and hit the floor, and then because of that it slipped out of my hands again, and then it hit the wall. And like the as much as I complain about noise complaints, I think that one like 10-second period probably made up for all of the noise.
Give your the people above you an extra like month now because you just racked up a bill of how much noise you fucking made.
I need to have like a tally sheet, or it's like, all right, all right, 3 for them, 1 for me. Okay, so 2 weeks. Oh, 1 more for me. Okay, fine. I'll give them another week.
That's pretty much how it's been going then at this point. You're just like, oh, fuck, guess I banged this pot a little too much. I guess I'll give him a couple extra days.
Yeah, I didn't sleep because of y'all.
Which is funny because I can make a joke being like, you making a noise complaint, you're Canadian, get it? Because you're supposed to say, like, you're all polite and shit like that.
Oh, which, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Like, here, bud, let me go buy you some nice mats for your floor so they dampen the sound a little bit there, bud. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that bud.
Oh, yeah, bud. There
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
bud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, F yeah, bud. But yeah, I was gonna say something else. Oh, the Canadian thing. So many people, because I always sound real nice, and especially when I am introduced to someone, and especially when I say that I'm Canadian, everyone gets that mindset that is like, oh, he's Canadian, like the stereotype. And then like within probably a week, the amount of people that have said within a week of meeting me is like, I thought you were supposed to be nice. Because they were
Jesus. So they only come to you, I hear there's a Canadian on campus, let me go see if I can nick some fucking free shit from him. Let's see. And then you come back, you're like, fuck you piece of shit. And then they're like, I thought you were supposed to be nice. You're like, nah, fucker, I ain't.
Yeah,
think we actually are.
Everyone thinks I'm just like this teddy bear walking around, but then they realize that like since sophomore year of high school, I'm like just a walking absolute prick. And I'm sarcastic as hell. It's so awkward when people don't understand my sense of humor, because I say things and they just kind of stare at me, and I'm like, ooh, all right.
Like, shit, I see nobody here understands. All right, I'm gonna exit myself out. There we go.
Yeah, I need to make like a little pamphlet. I need to make an introduction pamphlet.
Gavin speaking guide.
Yeah, exactly. And just like have examples of type of humor and what it means and what stuff is
like
actually
sign
real.
language, except for Gavin.
Yeah, exactly. And just like I print off a bunch of those whenever I meet someone, just hand it to them. So like let them go in their room for 15 minutes and then let them study and then come back out, and then we can interact.
Your things, let me see. Oh yeah, look right here. Number 15.
It's like, or I say something, it's like, wait, that wasn't there. It's like, glossary, check the glossary. Like just a whole new dictionary of how to speak.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, but I think that's probably good for this talk.
For this one, yeah.
I've run my voice a little. What happened to? Okay, I just broke my pants, but.
How the fuck do you manage to do that? You're sitting down in a chair.
Okay, so my pants have strings because it's a elastic waistband, and the aglet at the end of the strings, they have this like nice little metal shield thing that goes over top of them that has like the the brand of pants like an stamped into it, and
Yeah.
that metal casing is just gone, and I don't know how, because it's like it's clamped and like secured into it, and somehow it's just gone. But
Weird.
yeah, I don't know if that's happened since I've been sitting here or what, but I just noticed it now. But I realize how random that is. All right, but anyways, I appreciate you coming, Tyler, and I also appreciate
Of course,
everyone
anytime.
for watching, and especially for those that listen all the way through. You are appreciated. There will be another episode next Tuesday, as that's my typical schedule for these things. And yeah, I mean, thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see all you guys later.